I think Liu He's speech is a very important speech and a very realistic speech. I think Liu He is a man who has both the wisdom of seeing things through time economically, and also has a very practical understanding of how things work. And so he refers to productivity over a period of time, and he's referring to also the debt cycle. And so when we look at these things, we see that over a long period of time, our living standards rise as we learn and produce more output per man hour. You learn, you do things better. Okay? That doesn't change. But around that, we have cycles. We have debt cycles. That's what they're driven by. So sometimes you can spend more than you earn when you borrow money. Then you have to pay back. And so when you pay back, you have to spend less than you earn. And that produces these debt cycles. And so as we look in China, there's been a lot of fabulous development in many, many different ways. But there's also the need to restructure, rebalance, and deal with the debt. So I think the objective I think should be to put into place better controls for irresponsible activities. And then the question is how to exactly do that. When we talk about the moral hazard question, the question is if losses occur, who will bear the burden of those losses? And when that is that the individual does not bear the burden of those losses at all, it makes them more negligent. And it also means that someone bears the burden, the society as a whole bears the burden if they have losses. This has happened in all economies. So he's so correct. Everything has happened over and over and over times. There were 3 times in my lifetime that the U.S. had a major debt crisis, more severe than China's debt crisis. Every country has gone through a debt restructuring process. In China, there's a greater ability to manage this than other places.